What's up, guys? Knaftastic here, trying to get this thing. I got a new tripod I'm gonna try out, so y'all bear with me if I get out of frame. This allows me to sort of see what I'm doing and try to keep, because I sort of know that this general area right here is what's in view. So as long as I keep everything right here, I can see what's going on in the video without having to look at the phone and stay concentrated on what we have here. So what we got is some mods that I've been working on, and I've been going back and forth trying to get them like I like and like I want, like I know the customer wants. JD, I'm hoping you're happy with this. Of course, me and you've been talking back and forth and texting and stuff, and I know you are. And I've enjoyed doing this, and I appreciate the opportunity for you giving me a chance to do these mods for you. And we have a Gavko Thresher that has had a thumb stud delete and a Spidey hole added, or a thumb hole added. And then we have a Spyderco Spydiechef that has had a frag pattern done on the scales, on the front scale, the show side, and re-blasted the exterior of the scales to give it a new life, a new finish, a fresh start, so to speak. And without further ado, let's get into this. Okay. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that like button, smash it, thumbs down button, whatever you want to hit. Leave a comment. I'll try to reply. If not, I do read them all, and I thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. And stay tuned for more mods, because I got some stuff coming, and I'm going to be busy this weekend if everything shows up in the mail like it's supposed to. Looking forward to that. All right. First, we have the Fragged Spyderco Spydiechef. I think I got the light in here right. I can't really tell. The lighting is not that great in here. It's sort of shadowy. But you can see the close-up of the scale and the finish I did. And we notice how the lines run straight. Basically, if you're holding the knife in a linear horizontal plane, the lines flow this way. The lines line up with the spider hole, and then when you open it up, the line shoots straight out down through the center of this hole, and this back line goes with the back spine of the blade. This is done with the ball mill, and this is just over 1/4 of an inch frag. I went back and forth trying to get the size I wanted for the pattern to look right and symmetrical, and getting things shifted around and laying it out and looking at it and figuring it out. And this is what I come up with. It's a nice knife, new pattern on the back of just the blast. And I'm actually seeing in some of this light, I see a little shiny spot right through here, like I might have not. I got the media quite as good up towards the front. I might have to address that tomorrow before I ship this back to them, because I want this thing to be just perfect. But yeah, this is the Spyderco Spydiechef that has been fragged and blasted. And also, while I had this apart, I don't remember how centered it was, but I contacted with him. He said it was centered. I got a slight off-center issue. It's not bad, but it's showing just a little bit to the show side, like a lot of knives do. Normally when they're off, they're always off to the show side. But either hit or miss. I'm going to tweak that a little bit and see if I can get that better for him. He said he was fine with it. He could tweak it and get it taken care of. But I don't want to send it back to him especially if it showed up, and I can't remember. I probably could look back in the video I filmed when it come in, and I probably showed it then. So, but the centering is important, and I know that I want to get that right for him, especially since he sent it to me and it was centered. But the frag pattern come out pretty good. This was a back and forth table trying to get the depths right, and this pinch area was really because it's a multi-plane, multi-faceted area. It was a challenge to get it like I wanted it, and I had to go back a time or two to get it tweaked out and to my liking. So I know that he would be happy, because I didn't want to send him anything, half done or anything that I wasn't happy with. So that's the Fragged Spyderco. And then we have the Gavko Thresher. Now this was originally a thumb stud knife, and we can see that the hole falls right into the arc. This one is right down the center. And I'm not the best Spidey flicker, but I can Spidey flick it. If I get my finger out of the way, I'm gonna fail it. I always fail it when I try to show you guys. I Spidey flick or reverse flick a thumb stud much better than a hole, because on a hole knife my finger seems to get stuck in the hole. I can't get it. There you go. I can't get it the action to push it and get my finger out of the way without dragging the blade. My finger is sort of slow response. But yeah, this is the mod to the Gavko Thresher, the Spidey hole and the thumb delete. You can still see I took just a very far corner of the N off of the S35VN, and just did take the corner of the V, where it's for Gavko, G-A-V, and then just did take the crest off of the M, which he knew about that. He knew where the placement of the hole was. I could have possibly moved it a little bit farther back and not affected the mass drop or the V in the Gavko. But I think the placement would have been wrong, so that's where I chose to do it. And we made a joke about it. He had mentioned that he had actually seen one to where they put a hole in it and it removed the entire M, and all you read was ash drop instead of mass drop. I thought that was funny. But yeah, come out pretty good. This is the Gavko Thresher, and I have a couple of these. I have a stone washed gray that I got from the Knife Whisperer, and then I have a green pelagic that I got from I actually got more. I got one from Winchester Inc. I got one from Love Them Knives, and I got one from Knife Whisperer. So I have three. Well, no, I have two, because I got rid of one of them. I can't remember. Whew, it's late. I'm tired. Anyway, this is the Gavko Thresher with the thumb mod. Drop buttery smooth. Of course, the Spydiechef is not drop buttery smooth. It is not on bearings. It is on brass washers. And we know that brass washers do not flow sometimes like some of the bearing knives do. And I cannot get my finger in there and get it out of the way to Spidey flick it. I can thumb flick it. I just gotta get the action there and it flies right open. And of course it's sort of, I reckon you would say, Sabenza style in closing. But we're going to get that tweaked out. I'm going to look under some brighter light before I box this up and ship it back. And I might run this through the cabinet one more time, because it does look just a little bit shiny. I don't know if y'all can see that. It looks just a little bit shiny right here in the grooves. I didn't want to go too overboard on getting it. But I don't know, maybe it's just the lighting in here, but I don't think it is. But yeah, that's the mods for him. The next mod I got doing for my personal self is I am modding, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock. I have some Orion Solaris scales that I have sort of shamanized. I have took the contours. These are real squared off and felt real blocky in the hand. I also have a set of carbon fiber and possibly a set of some black ones. I might do. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the carbon fiber. I might leave the black alone. I don't know yet. But I'm going to do I'm not very good at fade jobs, but I'm going to do a cherry red. I think this is cherry red. Yeah, cherry red. It says it right there, cherry red. And daffodil yellow fade job on this, sort of the Flash Gordon theme. Thinking about it. Not for sure yet. Stay tuned. The video coming for this, and this is going to be going in the mailbox either tomorrow or Saturday. This is Mr. G from VT's giveaway knife. I have not had a chance to review it yet. I'm sorry, brother, if you're watching this. This knife will be coming to you either tomorrow or Saturday at the latest. I promise. Thank you again for entering, everyone. But yeah, that's that. And then let's see if I can pause this a second. Okay, I'm back. I had to step out. Of course, I paused it, so you might not even know it, but I'm telling you. All right. Besides the Solaris mod, another personal mod is the Kaiser Critical. And this has a Blades We Love custom ano on it. And it has a really scratched up pocket clip. So the mod I'm going to do to this is because I previously, if you remember, I'm not a real big hole operator, thumb hole operator. Be careful where I go with that, right? I realized that a hole in the blade would probably go along with the holes in the frame better than a thumb stud. But the plans for this knife to begin with, because I can always go from a thumb stud to a hole, but I can't go from a hole to a thumb stud. So I'm going to modify this knife a couple ways. I'm going to leave the ano job that's on here. Really nice. Love this ano, this green and gold. I really love it. It's sort of like Chinese finger lock. Great knife. Kaiser Critical. Just love, 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 love. Big old bruiser. But I'm going to put a gold thumb stud in here, titanium thumb stud, for a Benchmade probably. That's the style I'm going to get. I found one. And if I end up not using it, I can take it and use it in something else and change the color on it because it's titanium. But the one I'm buying is going to be gold to match the gold here. Do a flipper delete. See how I like it. Possibly change it from the thumb stud to the hole. And then I'm going to do a custom, I'm probably going to try my first, what they call that, Arctic Storm or Lightning ano. I'm going to do the pocket clip, the pivot surrounds because they're titanium, and the backspacer. I thought about removing this lanyard option and chopping this off like I seen in one of BJ Hill's videos, but I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking I'm going to keep the lanyard option because I like a lanyard. And I also watched this knife on Nick Shabazz, and he was talking about how this area here really bothered when he was opening the knife. It stabbed him in the palm of his hand here. But my hands, I mean, I don't even feel that. I reckon it's pointy, but it doesn't bother me any. My hands are pretty tough, they're like leather. So it doesn't bother me that it's pointed in that area, and I like the option of being able to do a lanyard. So with that being said, that's the mod coming for this. Thumb stud, flipper delete, maybe modify the sharpening choil just a little bit, and then do my first ano job on the pivot clip and backspacer. So y'all let me know what you think about that, if y'all look forward to seeing that. And that's what I got for you today. And again, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you, JD, for sending these to me. I will, like I said, I'll make sure that shiny spot's not there. I'll tinker with getting that centered a little bit better, and these will be going out to you hopefully tomorrow. If not, it'll go out with the War Spear Saturday, the latest. All right, y'all. This is Knaftastic Rodney, and you know me, and Jesus loves you. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Do something kind for someone.